welcome to another video. Today I'm here for a video recipe and I hope you enjoy coming and cooking with me. So it's going to be, a very simple video with just me showing you how I make Portuguese chicken rice. That usually the traditional way is to make it with duck. It's like a duck rice or rice with duck, whatever you want to say, but I don't like duck, so I make it always with chicken, and it's a budget-friendly recipe because it allows you to really fill up with comfort food with less meat, because you're gonna have the rice, I always add some vegetables. I am making my own version of this recipe. Every person has different ways to cook the recipe. That's very normal. Doesn't mean that is wrong. It just means that I adapt it to my family and my taste. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching and to supporting my small channel. So for this recipe, I am going to use medium chicken. Yeah, it's over there because it's defrosting and I don't want the liquid everywhere. We will need some salt, bay leaves. I'm going to use half of a chorizo, one carrot, and some port wine. You can use red wine instead, and I'm going to start with cooking the chicken. So I am going to put the chicken here. I'm going to boil some water. Placing my chicken. I'm going to add the carrot, 2 bay leaves, got half of a chorizo. I'm going to cut in half, and I'm going to season with salt, I am going to add my port wine, I'm going to start turning my hob. I'm going to cook these in a low heat, and I'm going to cover with the water. I use boiling water because I want to kind of, accelerate the process, because otherwise it will take a long time for the water to boil here. The chicken is a little too big for my pan. I'm going to allow these to cook, and I will show you when everything is cooked. I cooked the chicken for about 45-50 minutes on low, but I had to separate the chicken in 2 pans because it was just too big for my pan. So I will show you, but I just wanted to disclosure I had to really savage my chicken, and because I'm not great at cutting the chicken when it's like raw, so yeah, but it doesn't matter because all of this meat is going to be shredded. I wanted to show you how I made this. So I've got these 2 pans. I divided the liquid and then I added more water to both pans. Now one evaporated more water, but it wasn't completely up to the top, but covered the meat and everything. Now I need to start straining the liquid because this liquid is really rich and is the liquid we're going to use to cook the rice. So I just need to start straining this. I'm going to start with this one. I should have a bigger... I'm bad today with not having big recipients, isn't it? I need a bigger one. I probably need 2, but it doesn't matter because I will need the liquid anyway. So I'm going to use the chicken not just for this chicken recipe, but I'm also going to use some of the chicken for making some fajitas. So you know, it's gonna be really nice. Draining all these. I can still fit some more liquid here. Woo! Don't want the chicken to go. We just have a look. Oh, so nice. Really, really nice. Let's see if I can get the rest. Okay. Just going to put everything in one. We'll have loads to wash up. Isn't this great and beautiful? And all these really rich, nutritious liquids. So, this is cooked a little bit. It's not hot enough for me to not be able to shred. So I'm gonna do is to shred all the chicken, and I will bring you back when all the chicken is shredded. This is all the meat I took from the chicken, and this is the bones and skin that I will chuck in the bin. Now I am going to dice both the carrot and the chorizo, and I will bring you back to show you what we're gonna do to all of these. I added the diced carrot and the diced chorizo to the chicken. I am now going to cut and dice some onion and garlic. I've got 2 small onions, but you could just use one large or medium. And of course I'm going to use some garlic cloves. This is the chicken I took from the container prior to add the chorizo and the carrots to make my fajitas later in the week. I'm going to start making the rice, and I am just going to use the same pan. I don't need to clean it because I'm going to use this liquid to make my rice, to cook my rice. So, sorry, is absolutely fine. I want plenty of rice on this dish. Two and a bit is enough. Now I need to boil, I don't need to boil water, I'm going to use the liquid. Take the liquid from here. I'm going to add 5 because it's a very rich liquid, so that's why I want more. I'm just going to stir, but as you can see there is no need to season the rice because by cooking with this liquid, it's going to be absolutely delicious. You can freeze the rest of the liquid. You can freeze it or store it in the fridge for just a few days, but you can freeze it and it will be for long. Just going to turn this on, cover, cooking very low for 20 minutes after boiling. I diced the onion and the garlic. Now I'm going to add some olive oil. I want to be a bit generous. And I am going to fry these and then add the chicken with the carrot and the chorizo. I just want all the flavors to really be rich and greatness. And then when this is done and the rice is done, we will assemble before we put everything in the oven. now going to assemble our chicken rice. I've got my rice here, got plenty of rice. I'm probably not going to use all of it. I'm not sure, it depends on my tray, how much it's going to take. For this recipe you could actually mix the meat with the rice and just make like one layer, but I prefer to make it like this. I prefer to have a layer of rice that is spread out. The smell is really nice. And I'm gonna add the meat. Again, you want like a very generous layer. Don't scrap on your meat. My tray is quite small. This is very generous, as you can see, and it's not dry because I added the liquid as I cooked. This is definitely not dry. And now we're going to finish with a layer of rice. Trying to not make a mess. Spread the rice evenly, not evenly. Look at this. Now I've got just a little bit of rice left over. I'm not going to add more, it's not needed. And I'm going to use these, oh you can't see, I'm going to use these for another meal with something else. So yeah, now I am going to get the chorizo. So I need to cut a few slices of chorizo. I'm going to use this big one. Let's add some chorizo. I might need to get some more, probably. 3 more slices. Look at these. And now I am going to beat 1 egg. Anything like wasted. So I'm just going to try to add all the egg here. It's going to give a very nice golden layer. I think 1 egg was not enough. Okay, let's get another egg. The rice is absorbing all the egg, that's why. But that's fine because you want a golden layer with the egg, so it's better to add more egg than less, basically. Let's just brush. Look at these. Now, if you have that very nice yellowish eggs, is even better. Mine, because they are just store-bought, they're not very yellow yolks. But look at these, very nice. So now I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 40-45 minutes, and this is gonna be really nice, but I will show you when it comes out of the oven.